So Study Island can be used for a range of subjects, maths, English and science. And I'm just going to log into a student's account so you can see from their end what it looks like and so on. It's just taking a second. So when a student logs in, this is what will happen. It will show up their home profile. And on the home profile, down the bottom, it will have active assignments and it will have in progress topics. So if we go down here to active assignments, there's an e-learning one, there's homework, there's winter break. These are all ones that were due last year, so they're all old assignments. These ones here are progress, ones in progress. So this student is working on these 3 assignments across math. Okay, up here then are suggested topics that he can work on. And over here you can click into this subjects you wish to work on. So for example, if you want to do some revision in science, you go into science. Reading. That's not changing, it's just suggesting your topic. So these are the ones that are suggested in maths. So what you can do is go to your classes, and then this is a grade 8 student, and you can view your assignments. So in math, you can view assignments to be done, and there's a list of assignments there that can be completed. You go back in again, you can check your science ones. So again, view assignments. If there's assignments set, they will be here. So there's a cells revision and the body. Over here are the reports, so a student can check and track their own progress. Just taking a second to load. Not loading, there we go. So you can check how you're doing, and there's all the listed, all the different topics, but this is a grade 8 student Common Core, so you could select that, select math and view report. And the student can then see how they're getting on that themselves. And it will show up best sessions. So these are the ones this student has completed. Shows up best session, how much time they spent on it, and so on. And it will tell the amount of time that's spent on the platform, and so on. If I go back in here, US programs. So this is a grade 8 student. It's the same for every grade. You choose the grade you're in. So for example, I know Yara's grade 7. So you go grade 7, Common Core. Select your subject, it's maths or English. So you go to math. And in here, there is work you can complete. So the student can click into any one of these and be able to complete it. So if we go into units, so here there's a lesson, there's practice, there's a game mode and printable worksheets. So if we go into the lesson, it opens up a new tab. And then there's a video and all these different activities that students can undertake. So it talks about what unit rates are. Let's learn something new. So there's a little video there, and there's 5 pages. So which pizza has the special or the lowest unit rate? 3 for $21.99, buy one, get one free, and so on. And it shows you then how to work those out. And there's examples of how to solve those. Once you're happy with that, you can finish that and then take the practice. And then the practice takes you through a number of questions which you can complete. So for example here, kitchen floor has 15.5 tiles in the area of 2 2/5 square feet. How many tiles are in 1 square foot? So you'd have to solve that. I'm just going to take a guess. And if you get it right, it will just give you a thumbs up. If you get it wrong, it will show you an explanation on how to solve questions like that. So for example here, showing the steps you need to take to solve that question. Okay. If I go back out of that again, save session. Okay. So this is for every subject. So again, so that's Common Core Math. You can go into Common Core English. And again, it has got a diagnostic test It's got all the different categories you would work on in English for the year. So writing, reading, language, and then it has a post test. So students can work through these at their own pace. For science, it's NGSS science. So grade 7, where is it? This one here. And then again, it's got the topics you would cover: atoms, chemical reactions, forces of motion, energy, waves. So the students get access to any of these at any time. So again, lessons, flashcards, practice, worksheets in game mode. And that's basically it for this program. Most of the time, the teachers will assign assignments. So here, this student has these assignments to work on. So if I click in here to continue, he can continue working on solving these. Usually there is a certain amount of questions, so there's 10 questions, and you can click in and out, you can save a session, you can resubmit, you can reset as you work through those sessions. I'm just going to click save again, so that student can come back into it. And they're all as a work in progress. So I'm just going to go back to home, and I'm going to go to math again, and it's telling me to work on solving linear equations. So for extra practice, I can work on those. So here again is all the list of the different topics. So this one is currently in progress. I haven't worked on graphs and linear, so I can take the lesson, the flashcards, practice, and this is always open. There's a range of topics there. So for example, if I know next term I'm going to be working on geometry, then the students could make a start themselves by having a look, what's actually geometry, what's going to be coming up in that. Flashcards are very good. It has basic little pieces of information. So it's here, the following shows a rotation about the origin of 45 degrees or 90 or 180. So the origin is here at the center. This is rotated how much, and you can get the answers on the back. So these are just flashcards, quick questions. The graph shows a reflection across which axis. That's our y-axis, and then they can check the answers. So it's an interactive platform, and like I said, if you get questions wrong, it will show you how to answer them correctly. So here, it's telling a reflection was when something just reflects across, rotation, rotates around a point, translation, slides across, and so on. So these are just examples and very interactive lessons for students to engage with. Have you got any questions on this platform that you'd like to ask?
No, thank you, it's fine.
Is everything good? Okay, that's perfect. And thank you for joining.
No problem, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hi.
I can take you through this quickly. So this is a grade 8 students. So this is what the home looks like. You'll have your blue ribbons earned, and this is activities you would have completed. Over here we'll have suggested topics. So when you start completing assignments on it, it will show up suggested topics for you to undertake. And then down here are active assignments and ones that are in progress. So when your teacher sets you something, these will come up as in progress ones, and over here will be active assignments. So you can click into any of those as you work through. In here then you go to your classes, and this is where you will find your main assignments. So currently grade 8, this is grade 8. Once you click in view all assignments, these are all the assignments that's been set by the teacher, and you can check how much you've done, topics passed, what percentage, and so on. So this student is currently working on them all, but none of them have been passed yet. Okay? Then you go back into your classes. There is also science, so you can view your assignments in science as well. So there's the body and cells revision, and there's 2 topics there that you can work on. You can then check your own reports to see how you've done. So an individual report, so you can check your, so this is again a grade 8 student. So I'd go to grade 8 Common Core, because that's what we are for maths and English, and then you can select your subject. Okay, there's all different things there. You can check how you're getting on in comparison to the state, all the different programs, what your high scores are in games, and so on. Then there's this tool, US programs. So we use Common Core and for math and English, and we use NGSS for science. So you can go down in through here and you find your grade. So I know you're grade 7. So I go to grade 7 Common Core, and then I got either maths or English. So I select math, and then this page opens up for me where there's a list of all the topics you complete in grade 7. And I can click into any one of these and start working on any one of these at any time. So for example, say we're in grade 7, we're currently doing linear expressions. So I can click into that and it gives me the option to do a lesson, a practice, game, or worksheets. So I'm going to go into the lesson first, and it starts off with a little bit of a chat there and then a little video. So you just click on the video and it takes you through it. It's a little 2-minute video and it tells you all the way through. In this lesson, there's 3 pages. So I can see another example. They've talked about something up here. There's a video telling you how to understand it. And then at the end, there's an example showing how you can work out a solution. I'm happy with my lesson, so I click in here at the top. I say finish. That page will close. It brings me back to my previous page. And now I can open up a practice. So to check my understanding of it all, I can check the practice. So then it says match the following equation to the correct solution. The number of racers that runs 80% of p meters. So I look down through all of these and then I select the one that I feel is correct. I'm just going to click a random one, and if you get it correct, it will put a green thumb beside it. If you get it incorrect, it will show you up in an explanation as to why it was incorrect, and then you can double check your work and understand why you went wrong. And you move on to the next question, and it says again another question there, and you choose which ones are correct, because 2 of these are correct, it's telling us, so we would have to check which 2. And again, you would work down through it. So, well, it doesn't say, it tells you one of these answers are correct. So I'm going to go with this one, and it tells me again, this one and this one were correct, and it tells you the reasons why. Okay, so it always gives an explanation as to why you got something right or why you got something wrong. So it's very useful like that. That's the main parts of the system or the program. Then you can do the exact same for science. So grade 7 science is here, middle school science. So you would click on that, open it up, and then you've got your MGSS, and work your way down again and find the topics you've been working on. So for example, you're working on gravity. Again, it's got a lesson, it's got practice, and you can complete those again. Which of the following statements is true? And submit. If you get it right, it'll go forward. If you get it wrong, it tells you why you are wrong. So it helps you out. It gives you that instant time to reflect on why you got a question wrong. But that's basically the setup for Study Island. And again, you go back to home and you can check out all the activities that you've completed. So your main areas are My Classes, where you can check what assignments have been set, and then US programs, where you can go in there and work away yourself. So you can still work on, even though you're in grade 7, if you feel you've been working really well, you can move on to grade 8 and select maths or English, and it will allow you to work on any of those sections. You can click on any of them there, and again, it provides a lesson and a practice in every single session. Is there any questions I can answer for you on this platform?
No, thanks.
Okay, if everything's all good, then that's fine, and I will see you later in the week.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.